Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 72. So yes, in the last episode, which for me, it's been a week since I recorded that episode, but hopefully it should be only maybe less than 24 hours, about a day or so, since you've watched that episode. So yes, so in this episode, I'll be continuing my reviews of Modern Dot 2, starting off with Series 9, Episode 4, Before the Flood. Carrying on. We'll see how far we get with that. But before that, it's time for this episode's feature, which is Find the. So this is week 4 or segment 4 of Find the. So if you've watched any of those episodes, you'll know what they are. But just a reminder, a refresher, or maybe you don't know. So here are the rules for Find the. So there'll be 5 items to guess. There'll be 5. You get 5 guesses per week. My guesses will be announced in the Find the segment. You can comment your guesses in any video, and you can comment using the hashtag FindTheOut if all squares of your items have been guessed. If any of my guesses are correct, comment. Hashtag FindTheHit with the relevant coordinate, and similar with any of my guesses are incorrect, comment hashtag FindTheMiss with the relevant coordinates. The theme changes every week, and the game resets every week. This week's theme is Doctor Who Series 9, because that's the series that I'm currently reviewing. As the first item I want you to guess, which is the 12th Doctor, which takes up 1 square long and 1 square wide. The second item is Clara Oswald, who is 2 squares long and 2 squares wide, so takes up 4 squares. 3 is a Shielder, who is 3 squares long and 3 squares wide, who takes up 9 squares. Item number 4 is Kate Stewart, who is 4 squares long and 4 squares wide, takes 16 squares. And item number 5 is Osgood, who takes 5 squares long and 5 squares wide, which is 25 squares. Just a reminder of the board, similar to battleships, A to G across the top, 1 to 10 across the side. So my guesses are B1, C5, F7, E5 and G10. So remember, you can comment your guesses in any video. But now it's time for the Doctor Who reviews, starting off with Series 9, Episode 4, titled Before the Flood. So in this episode, the Doctor explains his love of Beethoven. The Doctor implies that he composed Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. The Doctor comes face to face with this story's villain, and the Doctor saves the day. The Doctor is threatened. Here are a few clips from Series 9, Episode 4, Before the Flood. Yes, so similar to the last episode, I'll be showing you a few trailers before the episode that I review. So next up are the I merged teasers and trailers there. Here are the teasers or trailers for Series 9, Episode 5, The Girl Who Died, or trailers, whatever you want to call them, released ahead of Series 9, Episode 5 of Modern Dot 2, titled The Girl Who Died. Here is my review for that episode. The Doctor and Clara are captured. The Doctor impersonates a Norse god to intimidate the Vikings using a yo-yo. Clara and the Doctor get separated. The Doctor saves a girl's life by bestowing immortality on her. Here are a few clips from The Girl Who Died. Next up is the teasers or trailers released for the next episode, The Woman Who Lived. Here they are.
You?
I don't need your help, Doctor.
You got your dad as a sidekick.
You need mine. Just this once, you can't run off like you usually do.
What happened to you?
You did, Doctor. Singular. Unattached. Alone. Anyway, I should get started. Jump on, I'll give you a ride.
Those were the teasers and trailers released ahead of The Woman Who Lived, which I am reviewing right now. So in this episode, the Doctor encounters the girl he saved at the end of The Girl Who Died, around about 800 years later. This girl recounts her adventures since being saved by the Doctor. The Doctor saves a man who's about to be executed. The Doctor saves the day. Here are a few clips from The Woman Who Lived. Next up is the teasers or trailers released ahead of Series 9, Episode 7, The Zygon Invasion.
Well, you're really sending me a distress signal.
20 million Zygons now living amongst us.
The ceasefire's broken down.
To take human form and are now living. There will be truth.
And now we are going to begin the war.
Or there will be consequences.
I think you might be right.
About what?
The end of the world.
Those were the teasers and trailers released ahead of Series 9, Episode 7, titled Zygon Invasion. No, Version's the next episode. Here is my review for that episode. This story follows on from the events of the 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor. A rogue Zygon kidnaps Osgood. Osgood tells the Doctor that the ceasefire between the humans and Zygons has been broken, leading to an invasion of Earth by the Zygons. Kate Stewart is cornered by a Zygon. One of the Zygons takes the form of Clara. Here are a few clips from the Zygon Invasion. So yes, the last review for this episode will be the Zygon Inversion. But before we get to my review, here are a few teasers for that episode. Here they are.
The Osgood box can wipe out humankind. The Osgood box can start the war.
This ceasefire will stand. You have no idea who's going to die.
I don't care.
Yes, those were the teasers or trailers released ahead of the Zygon Inversion. Sorry, I've just reviewed the Zygon Invasion. Why did you have to call two back-to-back episodes very similar titles? It is very complicated. But yeah, here's my review for the Zygon Inversion. Zygon Clara hunts down a human. Zygon Clara turns said human into a Zygon. The Doctor confronts Zygon Clara. Kate and Zygon Clara come face to face. The Doctor impersonates a game show host. The Doctor explains the Osgood box is a full-scale model of war. The Doctor explains his actions in the Time War to Zygon, Clara and Kate. Here are a few clips from the Zygon Inversion. And as I said before, I showed the teasers and trailers for this episode. That's actually my last review. So in this episode, I have covered Series 9, Episode 4, Before the Flood, Series 9, Episode 5, The Girl Who Died, Series 9, Episode 6, The Woman Who Lived, Series 9, Episode 7, The Zygon Invasion, and Series 9, Episode 8, The Zygon Inversion. So tomorrow's episode will be Episode 2 of no, not Final, we did Final Litigate, Timey-Wimey, which is the audio drama. As well as continuing my Modern Doctor review, starting with Series 9, Episode 9, Sleep No More. But that is it for the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 72. Goodbye.